top story this morning is our continuing focus on Egypt. Clashes between supporters and opponents of Egyptian President Hosni Mubarak continued into the night in Cairo on Wednesday. Earlier in the day, the two groups had been engaged in fierce battles in central Tahrir Square, raining stones, bottles and firebombs on each other in scenes of uncontrolled violence. This as soldiers stood by without intervening. The Egyptian Health Ministry said that 3 people have been killed and more than 600 people have been injured in the clashes. Meanwhile, protesters didn't spare the famed Egyptian Museum at Tahrir Square, dumping bricks and firebombs from the rooftop onto the crowd below, in the process setting a tree ablaze inside the museum grounds.
This is very much unacceptable situation is happening. Any attack against the peaceful demonstrators is unacceptable, and I strongly condemn it. It is important at this juncture that it is ensured that an orderly and a peaceful transition should take place. The United Nations stands ready to provide any assistance to such reform efforts by Egypt.
We have been watching the events in Cairo with grave concern and completely condemn the violence that is taking place. And if it turns out that the regime in any way has been sponsoring or tolerating this violence, that would be completely and utterly unacceptable. These are despicable scenes that we're seeing, and they should not be repeated. They underline the need for political reform, and frankly for that political reform to be accelerated and to happen quickly.